Hello professionals around the world, welcome to my channel. Job searching can be a stressful time. In this video, I share 3 job hunting tips with you that are particularly useful for women. With these up-to-date tips, you will boost your job search and get so much closer to that dream job. Why tips for women in particular? I'll get to that right after this short intro. This is Adrienne here with Communication Plus, helping you communicate with clarity and confidence as you're shaping the world. If you're new here, be sure to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any practical tips. They come your way every Thursday. Why job searching tips for women in particular? Because from my readings and research, I have found, ladies, that we are still particularly bad at thinking that we are qualified and at promoting ourselves. Both of these are costing us, figuratively and literally speaking as well. Ladies, here's the good news. As far as formal education goes, we have caught up with our male counterparts in many fields. Here's where we still need to improve. We need to place more value on our experiences, and we need to promote ourselves better to show our competence. In this video, I will cover 3 topics: how to interpret job descriptions, how to assess and show your experiences, and how to state your accomplishments accurately. Let's start with job descriptions. Advice number 1, do not take job descriptions literally. What's described in a job description is the absolute ideal candidate. Even the company doesn't mean that they will find that candidate. That is just shooting for the stars. You know the wise saying, shoot for the stars so you land on the moon? Well, that's what companies do with job descriptions. According to a survey conducted by Hewlett-Packard, and I will link the source of this survey in the description for you, women apply for a job when they feel they are 100% qualified. As opposed to this, men apply for a job when they think they are about 60% qualified. So we need to change that, ladies. Because guess what? You come upon your dream job, you don't think you're qualified, guess who is going to get it? Someone else, or male counterpart, your male counterpart, who is not qualified either but had the courage to apply. Employers actually don't expect to find candidates that fit the exact job description. According to another survey conducted by the Manpower Group, I will link the source of that survey for you in the description as well, only about half of employers find the skills that they need in potential employees. And because of this, about 50% of the companies will train you on the job. Companies will hire candidates that are close enough to the job description. If 60% is enough for the guys, ladies, it should be enough for us too. So here I'm encouraging you to apply for jobs that you think you're not 100% qualified for. That is perfectly fine. My second advice is that you assess and show your experiences. Experiences in most business settings matter most than your formal education. There are, of course, those professional jobs, such as that of a doctor or a lawyer, where a certificate, your formal education, is very important. You cannot even practice without that. But in most business settings, your experiences will count for as much or for even more than your formal education. And keep in mind that all your experiences count, whether you were part-time or full-time, whether you were volunteer or otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Whether you work for an industry or a civic organization or academia, it doesn't matter. All your experiences count. Did you write blog posts for extra cash during college, for example? Then you have experience as a content writer. Or did you volunteer at your kid's school to run the social media platforms for the school? Then you have experience in social media management. Or did you happen to organize large company events while you worked as a grant writer for an NGO, for example? Then you have event organizing experience. Comb through the past 3 to 5 years of your life and make an accurate assessment of your experiences. Look at all the organizations you've been in contact with, all the volunteering you've done, all the activities that you've done as a hobby. If you want to do something professionally now, it is extremely likely that you have done related activities in some shape or form already. Assess these activities and be sure to put them in your CV and possibly in your cover letter. Which leads me to my last point, which is to state your accomplishments accurately. Another study recently published in the Harvard Business Review, I will link that for you as well in the description, found that in the life sciences, for example, women hold just as many PhDs as men, yet they receive less research funding, hold fewer professorships, and have lower wages. This particular study attributes this phenomenon to the fact that women tend to understate their accomplishments. And that, of course, is not only true for the life sciences. That is true across the board. So as we are searching for a job, a professional job, or any job for that matter, we need to make sure that we state our accomplishments accurately. Going back to one of our earlier examples, if you were a blogger for the marketing department of a company during the whole time you were in college, you are practically a senior copywriter. So don't call yourself a part-time blogger. You see how the two terms are different, they have a different flavor, and they show a different level of accomplishment. It is important that we represent ourselves accurately. So to recap, in this video, I encourage you to not take job descriptions literally, to assess and show your experiences, and to state your accomplishments accurately. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this content useful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the comments, please let me know if you're searching for a job right now. What kind of job would you like to get? Good luck to you, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye now.